Everything is automated. The people who run the automation and they're going to be making staggering amounts of money.
Yeah.
So if a tax of $40 billion a year to keep everybody happy, keep everybody from going fucking crazy, I mean, that might be, it sounds crazy. Because it goes against human instincts, right? Like human nature is...
It goes against our programming, what we've been programmed to believe is correct.
And is that because we were designed to mine for gold?
That's right.
We were designed to work hard, right?
Designed to work hard, man.
Because it's kind of in our head that we have to work hard.
Listen, we're so programmed to believe what happened in ancient times that we believe the government is in control of us when we're in control of the government.
Right.
We allow them to tell us what to do when we should be telling them what to do and what we want. But we sit back and allow them to put rules in place, laws on us, and even lock us up and do things to us. And there's nothing we can do about it. But people think there's nothing we can do. There is something we can do. We've given up our power. We've relinquished our power to an outside source. Because of divide and conquer, it allows it to work. Once we realize that divide and conquer is just a distraction that we should coordinate together and organize, then we can take back control of this planet.
Yeah, and this idea of the government being in control of you is literally how it works with every single country in the world. It's just a natural course of human nature that the people in power want more power.
Yeah.
You know, when you're selling skateboards, you want to sell more skateboards next year. You know, when you're in power, you don't want to relinquish some of your power and make it better on the people. No, you want to clamp down that power more. We had to get on Facebook and stop these people from tweeting about things or posting about things. You know, we have to. This has become a problem. Let's put pressure on this company to censor certain voices on YouTube.
Exactly.
And that's the shit that happens. That's really what happens because they're not acting in the best interests of humanity. They're acting in their best interests, which is what every industry does when it's just trying to make money.
Exactly. Well, the United States is a company. It's a corporation.
Right.
And so they're acting like a corporation.
That's the reality of it. I agree with you, too, about this UAP thing, UFO, UAP.
Yeah.
Many people have said this, but I'll repeat it, that there's something about them doing it always near where military bases are, too, that's super suspicious.
Come on. I mean, listen, to me, what's going to happen or what potentially could happen, another Gulf of Tonkin incident. You know, the incident that created the Vietnamese War, they lied about an attack at the Gulf of Tonkin.
False flag.
To create the Vietnamese War. Yeah, exactly. So all of a sudden you see one of these UAPs, they're going to call it one of these not ours. We don't know whose it is, and then it attacks a Navy vessel.
Yep.
And now they've got the right to say, we need $10 trillion a year, whatever the number is, to create these weapons.
After Iran.
Yeah. Right, whatever. And then
something.
And generates more money.
Yeah.
So, you know, could this be why the formation of the Space Force is here? So that they can find a way to channel money into something else where these private corporations can create these black budget projects that we've approved because we're afraid we're going to be attacked by aliens now. And then they take that money and they develop these projects that never see the light of day, and they all chop up the money behind the scenes.
Yeah. That's the reality of the world we live in, folks. And if you're clinging on to this left versus right, these culture war arguments, you are getting caught up in their bullshit game. Most people want the same thing. They want to be healthy. They want their family to be healthy and happy. They want to have a pursuit that they enjoy. They want to enjoy their community, enjoy their loved ones. That's what most people want. Most people want the same thing. Most of the shit that you're seeing has all been stirred up by foreign governments and special interest groups and a bunch of shit. And if you're online, they're spoon feeding it to you. If you're online and you're engaging on social media, they're shoving that down your throat.
Gaslighting every day.
Gaslighting you every day. And it's more and more obvious now than it's ever been before because people at least are aware of it. They know what's going on, but it's shocking how much of it is going on. And it's allowing us to fight with each other while all this shit is going on behind the scenes and all these hundreds of billions of dollars. I mean, we talked about $40 billion a year. What is the amount of money we spent so far in Ukraine? They continue to raise it, right? They just approved a new batch of money that's headed over there.
It's incredible.
It's insane amounts of money.
Numbers are incredible.
Yeah,
and we have infrastructure falling apart here. People I just came from L.A. a few weeks ago. People on the streets of L.A.
Okay, so Congress passed 5 bills appropriating $175 billion in response to Russia's February 22 invasion of Ukraine. So this is of May 9th of 2024, which is the most recent. So $175 billion, that could have solved all poverty in America. Literally solved poverty. Which is wild. If poverty and crime are our number one problem in this country, which I would say they are, that would solve our number one problem.
The crime is a side effect
100%
of the poverty.
Yes. And, I always said this. If Halliburton can get these no-bid contracts to clean up Iraq after we bomb it, and it's for profit, right? So they make a lot of money doing that. How about a no-bid contract to clean up terrible neighborhoods? Exactly. No-bid contract or a no-bid contract rather to develop community programs, and they'll be funded through the state. You'll make a ton of money. You can do this, and also you'll have a ripple effect. You'll have less crime. You'll have more people that are out there in the workforce. You have more people that are being productive, more people that are inventing things, and creating music and culture and art and all kinds of other things that people like to do when they're not getting locked up in fucking jail.
Exactly.
And then you just have to figure out a way to get off the grip of the military or the rather prison industrial complex, which has a vested interest in keeping people locked up, because that's what the idea that we let that happen.
I know.
We let it be profitable to put people in fucking jail, and then we let the prison guards actively campaign to make sure that certain laws stay in place so that people keep getting locked up for nonviolent crimes.
Yeah, 40% of the people that are locked up in America are locked up on victimless crimes.
Yeah.
They only hurt themselves.